Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Do They Miss Me spread for March 2020 for my wonderful, lovely Virgos. I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day, whatever time of day you're watching this. I have a sale going on also. I have a 10-minute reading for $10. I'm going to be raising my prices, I believe, next week. So get it while you still can, while they're, still $10 for a reading. So I'm going to shuffle these 3 times in a row, and I hope everything is good. This reading is for people. This reading is for people. Well, anyway, actually, it's for anybody. If you're wondering, if you had some type of falling out with somebody, any type of falling out, doesn't matter if it was a relationship, a divorce, a family member, just some type of falling out, this is for you. If you're wondering, what is the, I wonder if they miss me. Do they care about me? Will they really, do they want me back in their life? Like, what happened between us? Stuff like that. And everybody really asks those questions and they wonder to themselves and they kind of mow it over in their heads over and over again, and it kind of drives them insane. And I know I've been there. So today's reading is going to be really to help everybody that's having a sense of like they have unease and they don't have the closure that they need. So this is going to be the closure that will help you figure out what to do with your situation. It's going to be able to um, put you maybe in a better, hopefully in a better positive mindset and guide you on the right path afterwards. So I'm here to guide you as I guide myself as well. So the first question you're going to be asking is, how do they feel about you? 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 They're feeling really burdened about the situation here. They're carrying around a lot of weight on their shoulders, and they're very passionate about this weight as well. They're feeling really defeated, they're feeling upset, they're feeling like they have a lot on their mind, and they're just carrying around all this baggage on their shoulders, and they're feeling, coming back to the question, how do they feel about you? They're feeling defeated from you, they're feeling upset from you, they're feeling like they can't even face the situation anymore, and they just have to leave the situation and walk away. So how else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? We have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is representing of somebody that's a little bit older with a little bit more maturity under their belt, such as Knights. Wands is representing a fire sign energy, which is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Literally, Knights represent movement towards something, and this card in the deck is representing of a playboy. But coming back to the question here, how do they feel about you? They're feeling beaten down, they're feeling worn down, but at the same time, they want to show you a good time. They feel like they want to move in a direction towards passion with you. They still want to have that passionate time with you. They feel like they want to, have, either sexual desires with you and or maybe even just move towards the passions with you and make you happy in that way. But regardless of however way you interpret this situation and however you interpret this card, this is the main central theme here. So how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? They're feeling really upset. As you can see, there's kind of like a trend already pertaining to wands. They're feeling, again, upset. They're feeling beaten down. They're feeling like they're hip to the curve. They're feeling like they have to hold on to a stick to really gain their composure. They feel like they're just, of course, they're beaten down, they're burdened down, they feel defeated, they feel like they can't do anything, they're looking at to the side, they're like, why is this happening to me as a whole? And how do they feel about you? Coming back to the question here, how do they feel about you? They're feeling really upset and they're feeling really defeated and they're feeling wounded in the situation as a whole. So, what are the blockages between you and them? What is happening between you and them that is causing a blockage to happen? What is happening between you and them? What is happening between you and them? What is the blockage between you and them? What is the blockage between you and them? What is the blockage between you and them? So the blockage here is the Page of Cups. Pages is somebody that's somebody that's younger, that has a little bit of maturity under their belt. Cups represent water sign energy such as Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Cups also represents, love, empathy, and emotion. And so coming back to the question here, what are the blockages between you and this individual? Well, this card represents sending messages of love, sending messages of empathy, sending messages of emotion. So What are the blockages? The blockages seems to be all three of these things. It seems to be that they're unable to, you or the other individual is unable to send out these messages of love to this person, and it's a blockage. What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? We have the Sun card, and I hate seeing the Sun card in the situation here, but the Sun card will, whenever it pops up, it will brighten up the reading. But the Sun card represents in a blockage is that somebody is not happy, somebody is having some type of really dark time right now, and they're facing this complete, really just like deep unhappiness in the situation as a blockage between you and this individual. So you're not making each other happy in the long run. And this is the main central theme, unfortunately. And so, yeah, there's a lot of unhappiness happening in the situation as a blockage. And what else are the blockages between you and this person? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? Somebody doesn't want to accept the cup of love that is being given to them, right? And it's a blockage, obviously. You know, cups of love are representing of, you know, love, emotion, and sympathy and empathy. And whatever it is, the cup of love that is being offered, either you're offering it or they're offering it, it's being rejected on both sides, you know? And love is not being accepted. Love needs to be given. Love that needs to be, you know, shared. And it seems to be the biggest blockage between you and this individual as you see messages of love and then rejection of love and happiness overall. So, do they want you back in their life? 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 They are having a wish and a hope for something to go positively, and this is more like I feel like they wish and they hope for you to come back into their life, and you know, I feel like it's a really positive card to get, especially since, like, you know, do they want you back in their life? I feel like, yeah, they do want you back in their life. Do they want you back in their life? 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 Again, this is something to do with repetitiveness pertaining to long-term commitment here, a constant thing where it's happening over and over and over again, where they decide, you know, they have to work for long-term commitment, monetary value and stuff. And coming back to the question here, do they want you back in their life? I feel like they do want to have you back in their life. They want to work for your love and they want to work for your commitment. They want to work for everything that's, you know, coming towards them. And this is the main central theme of that. They want to work for you and they want to work for your love again. Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Definitely 100%. Like, I see a victory card here. The victory, they're moving towards their passions, moving towards happiness here, moving towards an opportunity. And do they want you back in their life? 100%. Yes, I do believe so. And so the $100,000 question here is, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Is it something that they are feeling? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? It seems like they're really trying to walk away from their emotions here. And I don't feel like they're completely okay with this because the moon card is here, or the moon, not card is here, the moon is in this card here, which is representing of confusion, deception, and something isn't quite right in the situation. So I feel like they are trying to walk away from their emotions to not miss you, to not feel anything towards you. But at the same time, they're having a lot of issues just facing their emotions, you know, because emotions are having to do with love, empathy, and, emotion, basically. So, yeah. Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? They want something to come full circle here. So as an example of something coming full circle, somebody needs to graduate college, for instance, or, somebody's married and they need to get, or somebody's engaged and they need to get married. Something needs to come full circle in order to have a completion of a cycle here. Coming back to the question, do they miss you? I feel like they do miss you, but they need something to finish first in order to come back to their emotions and maybe to reanalyze the situation. And this is the main central theme. And do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? They're waiting for their ships to sail in here. They kind of made a decision already. As you can see, he's holding onto his sticks, and he has other two options here behind him. But he's waiting for a new opportunity, a new thing to come around, and it's just a lot of waiting around. Something needs to come to a complete circle, complete cycle. This person's walking away from their emotions and they're waiting for a new opportunity to come in and really, present themselves. So coming back to the question is, do they miss you? I feel like they do and they don't, because they're trying to really focus on themselves and walk away from the situation to distance themselves from you as a whole, so they don't feel any type of sympathy. They don't feel any type of feeling towards you, because I feel like they feel like they probably can't. So let's get some advice. What is some advice? Okay. Surrender. At times, we must surrender the old so something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will all work out. So you need to surrender what you're feeling right now. Surrender your feelings. Surrender the old feelings that you had. Just let go of the past residual pain. And you need to realize that you can have something new into your life. So a new positive energy, a new positive mindset, a new positive outlook on life, right? And surrender to, happiness. Don't, of course, don't overdo it. Don't, like, wear your heart on your sleeve and, be vulnerable, but surrender yourself enough where you're able to freely be, emotionally able to absorb, and be happy and love yourself, of course. And it seems like take some take some pointers from this past type of relationship that you have been through, whatever relationship it was, whether it be a actual, like, like dating or marriage, or if it's a family member or a friend, whoever it may be. Just take it, and have it as a learning lesson and understand what has happened from it, and try your best to surrender and move forward and let go of the past and the resentment that you had. And I think that you'll be able to go in a more positive direction. Hopefully, I was able to help you with this reading. If you would like to see more videos like this one, please hit that notification bell to see when I upload my next videos. Um, what else am I trying to say? If you want your in-person reading, you know where to go. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Also, YouTube has suggested some more content for you if you'd like to continue on my loop. If you enjoy my content for free, please subscribe. I want to get to 3K or really close to it, so take care, good luck in your endeavors, and take care. And take care, take care. Yep. There's a lot of take cares. Love you.